My name is David Harrison Grice. Welcome to the Grice Report, your unfiltered daily voice for truth. Tonight, I want to start by making a disturbing connection that I'm sure many of you have already made. The ICE Gestapo, they love to break windows. Why do they love to break windows? Well, there was a thing called Kristallnacht during World War II. This was November 9th and 10th of 1938 in Nazi Germany. The Gestapo and all the other troops, including the youth troops, went out and they broke the windows of every Jewish-owned store and dragged everyone out into the street. It's the same kind of thing that the ICE Gestapo are doing. Why? Because the whole idea of being behind a pane of glass is kind of this idea of safety, right? Like you're indoors, you're safe. They want you to feel unsafe everywhere. And that's what the ICE Gestapo are doing. And that's what they did recently outside Town Hall in Saugus, Massachusetts. So according to WCVB 5, which is an ABC affiliate in Boston, there were a group of armed and masked men that broke open the windows, smashed the windows of a car containing 3 contractors. The 3 contractors, one was a green card holder, 2 were documented and on their way to getting green cards. I think all 3 were on their way to getting green cards. One of them already was in the process of actually attaining it, but all 3 have working papers. That's what was reported in the story. I want you to watch this video and see what all of this actually looks like and picture in your mind what you imagine or the videos or photographs you've seen of Kristallnacht.
Anna Maria, the company's owner, tells me the men were actually on their lunch break here outside Saugus Town Hall when ICE agents, several of them, pulled up, smashed their truck window, and detained them. Witness video capturing an immigration sweep in Saugus. Several agents surrounding Town Hall, detaining 3 men taking a break from landscaping the property. Neighbors say agents smashed their truck window to get to them. The family of one man says the Guatemalan national is documented and has no criminal record. They're now left wondering where he is being held. Earlier today, an Everett family left distraught by the same mystery.
No he tenido nada.
No, I haven't heard anything. That's why it's sadder, because we don't know where he is or what's going to happen to him.
They watched from their apartment window as ICE agents arrested 27-year-old Luis Oswaldo. Surveillance video showing the agents surrounding a car and forcing it to pull over steps from Encore Casino. Oswaldo's family saying he is a painter and was driving to work. Their father was also detained last week before being released. They say not all immigrants are criminals.
Suframos las consecuencias de esto.
We suffer the consequences of this, and it's very sad for us because until today, we've tried to live under the law of this country without causing problems, and the situation is truly sad.
History repeats, and it's repeating, and it's repeating, and it's repeating. And this is the time that we need to put a stop to it. We need to make sure that we come out on 2026 and vote blue all down the ballot, make sure that we midterm all of these Republicans out of office. That's going to be really important moving forward because as much intimidation might go on at the polls, we need to make sure that we vote. So if you like what you're hearing tonight, please remember to like, subscribe, and down here I have an email address, thegricereport@gmail.com. Again, that's thegricereport@gmail.com. Please send us any links, tips, story requests, video that you might have of your interactions with the ICE Gestapo or the other federal agencies, or even any interesting things going on around your town. We're happy to do local coverage if it's really intriguing. And please do remember to hit that subscribe button because it gets our word out there and helps us get this news to the public, which is where it belongs. So I know doing this is going to put a target on my back, and I acknowledge that going into this. And please understand that I am not actually going to talk about the event because I do not trust any information being given out right now by Kash Patel, the FBI, or any of the other agencies involved in the investigation. Yes, I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. So I don't want to talk about death, all right? I don't endorse violence. I've said that before, and I'm not going to go there. I'm going to let the investigation play out. It's not my place, not my role. My role, however, is to educate you on precisely how it's being spun in the public eye. So according to The Guardian, Elon Musk said this: if they won't leave us in peace, then our choice is to fight or die. Really? That's where you're going with this? They are at war with us, whether we want to accept it or not. What are we going to do about it? Fox News holds Jesse Waters said on air. And this other dude, listen to this. We are up against demonic forces from the pit of hell. Some dude named Matt Walsh said that. This is existential, a fight for our existence and the existence of our country. You know, if you weren't doing all the things that you're doing, maybe we wouldn't have an existential crisis in our country. Putting a spin on all of this before you even know the facts is just bad journalism. There were some articles that were reported before on different things about the shell casings, and now everybody's retracting it. And this is the problem with the mainstream media. You push out one thing, and it can be totally wrong, totally false. And you have dozens of other people pushing it out, and then everybody believes it, and then somebody innocent might go down. They might fall for this. And that's going to be dangerous because it could be one of our people. One of our own innocent people could be going down because the FBI put out the wrong photograph and we all believed it. We need to look at this story with skepticism and see how the investigation unfolds. Leave it to the investigators to investigate. Let us just live right now and try to figure out how we're going to exist past this moment, because this is definitely the end of an era and the dawning of a new one. And we just hope that eventually everybody learns to get along again, because it's going to get bad before it gets better. So my name is David Harrison Grice. Welcome to The Resistance, and have a great night.